We've got a brand new project here. This job has been broken, beaten, and bruised, and we're here to give it the rejuvenation that it needs. We're bringing in the whole crew. We're giving it everything we've got. We're gonna turn this thing from the beast to beauty. Okay guys, what we've been working on here, as you can see, there's been some settling issues. This pad is lower than this one, causing a trip hazard. So now we are going to grind across to make this more of a smoother transition to where this will not be a trip hazard and you will have more of a smoother transition. So this will turn out to be a lot safer and look a lot better as well. To level the concrete off. This is called a screed. We want to make sure all the water runs across smoothly without any, what we like to call bird baths, where the water would sit. There will be no sitting water in the section. Vibrating it pushes the rocks down while bringing the mortar to the top to get a nice finish. Okay, so today we are going to be putting down our decorative concrete overlay. Here on the terrace, we're going to be doing a wood grain design, and on the pool, we're just going to do a stone texture. Both of these should turn out really good, and then we'll return tomorrow to dial in the rest of the design and to apply some color and seal it. This is Elite Crete Thin Finish. It's a polymer modified cementous overlay. This stuff has about a PSI of 5,500. Once we add our color and sealer, it will be UV stable and resistant to chemicals and salt. Bad the concrete was. A snow topping on the top, no section, and now I just want to make sure I overlap a little bit and make sure that I keep that same thickness. I got a lot of material here. I'm gonna pull it back, go ahead, swipe this up. All this stuff will be nice and new. And this right here is done all by hand. No stencils, no stamps. And that is why you hire Definition of Concrete, for the unique craftsmanship. I wouldn't advise everybody going this fast. You ain't me. Derek's gonna make me catch the whiplash from all this talking. They're gonna be coming after me. I'm Make sure all them little holes always fill up. Sometimes you might have to go over it once or twice. The first time, just don't quite get it in there. Always overlap. You'll be ready, okay. Definition of concrete. You're trying to get this coping repaired. We had to wear the waders today. Repair from outside of the pool was not going to cut it. So we're in the pool, we're grinding, we've got a wire brush, and we're going to patch all of the areas that were repaired with caulk, and now we're going to repair it with concrete. Today, as you can see, we got some bricks that are missing here. This is over 70 years old. These bricks are no longer to be found. As you can see, they're very long. They're white as well. So today we are going to be making a replacement out of concrete. We just want to apply some tape to protect the bricks that are still good. Get this taped up. We don't want to add more mess to the situation. We like to use Sherwin-Williams 3-inch tape. This stuff is, as you can see, very sticky and covers a large amount of area in a short amount of time. And as you'll see here shortly, we'll have this thing repaired and we'll be good. Okay, so now we're going to apply our fast setting concrete patcher. If somebody was to do brick and mortar repair, they would need to find the brick, mix mortar like we've done as well, and get this together. It would probably take a little bit more time. This will be more cost effective, and it's not 100% sure that you could even find these exact bricks, so this is our best option at the moment. It's going to take a little second for it to start sitting up, so I can make it do what I'd like for it to do. But in the meantime, I'm going to make sure we get plenty of concrete in here to fill this up, like so. Probably in less than 5 minutes, this will be done and be complete and clean. Just going to leave this here. This is probably one of the most, let that lock that in. We're good. Okay, today we are applying the thin finish micro cement concrete overlay. Got 3,000 square foot of pool deck put down, 2 guys. Let's get it. Okay, so we want to spread a nice uniform thickness coat of material over all of the surface. And once you see the material, we're getting a couple bubbles here, those will all go away. Material's all about the same thickness. Now we want to apply our texture and do that like so. Try to not to leave trowel marks, any straight lines like that. Sometimes it's hard to mess it up in essence. And now this will make for a really nice texture with the color.
Just trying to go as fast as I possibly can to get this bucket mixed for Jarvis so he can turn.
Hey, this is our decorative concrete overlay, and with this, the design capabilities are endless. We can do any design, any colors that you would like, and we provide this service year-round. Here we are going to take the thoughts of our client and the colors that they have selected in the rest of the pool deck and incorporate them into this designer rug that should make for a really nice piece. As you guys can see here, there are some very defined lines for the wood grain. You always have your texture, which we established that before, and now the engraving of the design is what really makes the design pop. Now we are applying the solid color stain and sealer, and with this we will also achieve the cool feel, which will allow for temperatures to stay about 20 degrees cooler. That's really important around a pool and in a non-shaded environment. This is a solid color ACEA that will complement with the other stairs. It should turn out to look really nice. As you can see, there's a small line here that you may not see too well now, but it's all in those small details that makes it look 100% right. And we also do that to make sure that we mock the design of the existing deck that they already have present. It's been a beautiful day today, and we've been able to make some great progress. We just got done applying about 5 hours of our time into the design work of this pool deck. We've got a nice 2x2 tile pattern that should look very nice once we finish the color. We've got a lot of different colors. I believe 4 or 5 different colors we will be using on this project. With these color combinations, this will ensure that we get a really nice color flow and shifting that isn't too much, but should be just enough to give our client the look that they are looking for. All of these lines that you see here on the border have all been hand scored. This will ensure that we get a really nice crisp line and a really great defining point for the design to separate the borders from the rest of the design in the field. All of these lines had to be hand scored and marked by hand, and we spent a lot of time making sure that everything was 100% right. Now, we install a lot of different concrete finishes. This is our concrete overlay, but we do also do stamped concrete. However, stamped concrete could never reach this level of craftsmanship and design capabilities. With this, we are allowed for unlimited design and unlimited color spectrum. If we were to be stamping this concrete here, it would be very difficult to have the different colors. We've got some very particular shapes and sizes that would not continue, and over time, once one of them were incorrect, it would make for more of a piece of the puzzle that is not proper. So with this process, we're allowed to spend the extra time to ensure that everything is exactly right. Before we get to painting, we don't want the pool deck wet, so now is the time for cannonballs. Derek, I hope this mic is waterproof.
No.
All right, it's been a difficult job thus far. We've experienced some very bad weather, straight line winds, rain, snow, ice, you name it, we've had it. However, now we're getting closer to the final steps of this project. Got a lot of small things to all tie in to the larger picture. It's always very important to have the concrete sealed, protected from the elements. And now that we have the first coat, it's making our cleaning process a lot easier when we return to the job site and there's mud or loose debris, it's very easy for us to spray or blow it off. A second coat will also ensure the longevity of the product. And lastly, it will also make sure that the color is exactly what it is supposed to be. We started with pouring concrete. We've done a full grind of the whole pool deck, pressure washing, acid bath, ammonia wash. We've got our hand troweled concrete overlay texture that is down, and we also have a tile design, 2x2, to complement with the border with 3 different bands that also tie into the outside perimeter of the entire project. Lastly, we did a decorative signature piece by the Definition of Concrete team of a nice, decorative, beautiful concrete rug that will last many years. We would like to thank everyone for the support throughout this project, all of the nice comments and the nice reactions to our stories and our reels and our posts concerning this project. We hope you guys have enjoyed what we have put together, and now we must leave and let our clients enjoy this beauty.